Welcome to another Sigma Live Hangout. Today we have with us Taiwanese Ambassador Paul Chang. Welcome, Mr. Chang. Wanted to start off, how have your, why did you choose to come to Cyprus at this time for this visit? Who have you met with, and what have you been, discussing as far as, expanding relations between Taiwan and Cyprus?
Yeah, because we don't have an office here, so occasionally we'll come here to meet people, to have a more engagement, the business, travel, cultural, academic exchange. Mm-hmm. So that's why we came here.
You mentioned opening up to the Greek market as part of your strategy. What do you see as part of the strategy of opening up to the Cypriot market in your discussions with the Cyprus Tourism Organization?
Yeah, both Cyprus and Taiwan have many similarities because we all are an island country. So I see lots of prosperity. I mean, in the future we can have engage tourism. I think people in Taiwan love to come here to see a beautiful country.
So you mentioned opening up to the Greek market as part of your strategy. What do you see as your potential to open up to the Cypriot market? And have you discussed with the Cyprus Tourism Organization the possibility of bringing more flights in?
Yes. Actually, our tourists come to Greece double last year because some airline opened daily flights from Istanbul or Dubai to Taipei, and Taipei to Athens. I mean, from Istanbul and Dubai to Taipei. So it's more convenient now. Before we had to stop twice. So that's why last year our tourists double. So why not? They can come here because you have daily flight too to Istanbul and Dubai. So I see a lot of opportunity. Yes.
Will you discuss with the tourism organization the possibility of bringing in more Taiwanese tourists?
Yes, actually later on I'll meet your travel association people. We may invite them to Taiwan to join our travel fairs. So let our travel agency people there know the market here.
Yeah. And is there prospect to open trade relations between Cyprus and Taiwan further?
Yes, that's another reason we came here because as I say, we don't have an office here, so we don't have any official contact. So there's very few exchange, visit, or even business people. So we'd like to see in the future if there's more chances to have more engagement.
Do you see the potential of opening a commercial office in Cyprus?
Yes, of course. If we have enough tourist or business relation to support, then we will consider to open an office here. Now it's our trade is volume is very small, so we're looking forward to go to this direction. Yes.
When we sort of talk about promoting a business, sort of relationship, is there maybe after sort of our tourism visits, our tourist officials visit, do you think maybe you guys could organize a business visit maybe to Taiwan in an effort so Cypriot businesses could be able to see how Taiwanese business is conducted, and vice versa, inviting Taiwanese business owners to come to Cyprus as such and take, see how everything is run on the island?
Sure. Last year our trade with whole EU country is $50 billion, but our trade with here only 200 million. So it's very, very little. So there's a lot of room to improve, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. What prospects do you see in educational exchange with Taiwanese students coming to Cyprus?
So we met many scholars here. They have studied on this regional situations, especially in Middle East, Syria. I believe our people in Taiwan were interested to know more about this.
Yeah. Could Cypriot students benefit from going to Taiwan as part of educational exchange?
Yeah, we have many classes in our university here use English. So we have many foreign students to study in Taiwan. You're talking about our relationship with China. It's booming now. So I mentioned to our friend here, last year our trade with China is $200 billion US, such a tiny island. And we have 10 million people travel each other last year. 10 million, that's a lot. So I believe there's also opportunity for Cyprus too. So, but so far we don't have any further contact. So that's why I like to develop.
Do you see a chance in maybe having government visits in further visits to Cyprus?
Not yet. We met only some parliament members so far. For government official, we still have no response for them, but we try to contact them, but still no response. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be an important step in expanding relations. Do you see tourism as the first step of expanding relations with
That's
Cyprus?
the easiest part, I think, to our relationship. Yeah, tourism come here because you have many beautiful coasts. I just toured yesterday, so I believe it's very attractive to the tourists.
Thank you again for coming, Mr. Chang, and spending time at Sigma Live for this hangout. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.